Hey everyone, it's Cheyenne, and welcome back to Voices of Friendship. Now where we last left off, we just opened the chest, we saved, and now we are about to go through this portal to wherever the next area is. So without further ado, let's get into it. No, hold on. Can I go this way? Nope, okay. Then I'm done. Yeah. Alright, let's get the heck up out of here. I'm so sleepy. Well, I made it out of there in one piece. Well, it seems like looking in every nook and cranny of this place is getting somewhere. Even though every time I find a lead, something is trying to kill me. I mean, I decided to stay and try to help, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's go talk to Gur. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because why not? So how have you guys been? I've been alright. I've been good. There's no way I'm going back down there. I already took too much energy jumping around from some lunatic carnivore. This past week's been pretty hard. My family and I have been running a little short on money, so things have not been the easiest, but I am okay. Okay, I am. Did I get a key? Like, did I get another key? I am teaching myself right now how to play guitar. It's not easy. It's painful. And figuring out some of the ways to hold these strings on the frets. I went to the wrong place. These strings on the frets it's confusing. So with some of them you have to like hold your finger across all the strings or a certain amount of the strings, and then try to like contort your fingers to hit all the other strings that you need to hit, like in a plain old F key. You have to do that. So it's not the easiest thing in the world, but I am trying to learn. I have like filed all my nails down to the point where there's hardly any white showing on them. Because when I first started practicing this, they were getting in the way. So I filed them off, and then just so that they would be even, I filed the nails on this sand off too. Let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh crap, I didn't mean to leave there. I'm super tired. Oh, and though I would love to use the acoustic guitar I have, I don't have any strings for it. But my brother also gave me his old electric guitar, and because it's an electric guitar and because he also gave me the cords that go with it, I can hook it up to my soundboard, and use it like that. And so I thought that was really cool and kind of lucky. Like that was just, I got a little bit of luck from that. I don't see anything else I can use up here. There's got to be a key around here somewhere. Maybe not. Alright, well I guess I have to go down here. Well, let's go this way. Okay, and then also I tried to use my mobile hotspot tonight because I was like, you know what, it's going to be so much easier to just have this video upload as quickly as possible, and then I'll set it for a scheduled date. And so that's what I was just looking at because I texted my mom about it not working. And apparently it's a problem with Verizon, and they're trying to get it fixed. She said it probably won't be fixed tonight. So that's just a bit of bad luck. Other than that, I am okie dokie. Like, I'm gonna live. I'll be fine. It's not the end of the world. I've been reading a lot more lately. Like, I once again almost forgot to do a video tonight because I was reading, and I stayed up till 2 a.m. last night because I was reading. Actually, it was close to 3 a.m. when I stopped and laid down to sleep. So that's good. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this series, but it's called The Lunar Chronicles. It's like a twist on a futuristic twist on a bunch of different fairy tale stories. Like, it's even got the characters' names. So the first book is called Cinder, and it's about kind of like a Cinderella story. And so Cinder is like the main character in all of these books, but each book brings in a new character who becomes like a big part of the story. The second book's called Scarlet. It's kind of like a Little Red Riding Hood story, because the guy Scarlet ends up falling in love with is called Wolf. The third one is Cress. That has to do with the character named Crescent Moon, but it's a Rapunzel story. And the last one, the one that I am on now, is called Winter, which, as you could probably tell by the bottom, with the apple on it, is a Snow White story. And this is supposed to be the last book in the, I guess, what you would call a quadrilogy. There are short stories, like I have a book of the short stories, it's called Stars Above, and there's another one called, Fairest, which is about the bad guy in the story named Lavina. I think the interesting thing I thought learning about this story was that the author, Marissa Meyer, who, you know, I tried to look up to see if she had relation to Stephanie Meyer just because their last name's spelled the same, and it's like, hey, whatever, you know. But I couldn't find anything, because when I looked it up, it said Stephanie Meyer is not related to Marissa Mayer, which is a completely different person. So it's like, that's not what I was asking, but okay, it's whatever. But so far these books are amazing. I actually read the first one in high school because, so in high school my library would have like a bunch of these contests that you could enter, but you had to read like the most popular books. And my librarian at my high school was always asking me to enter because oh gosh, the librarians knew me by name. Like, that's how often I went into the library at my high school. And so they were always asking me to try to join one of the competitions because they're like, you like reading, and now you can get like a reward out of it. And I was always thinking like, I'm already getting an award from reading, but you know, whatever. So I decided to try it one year, and I was like, okay, so I'll do it. And what ended up happening was I read Cinder, and then I didn't forget, but because like every time I went into the library, all the books that were set up for the whole, you know, reward system they usually had were right there. I read Cinder, and then I never picked out another book from right there, because there was always another book that I wanted to read more. And I mean, I would walk out of the library with arms full of books most of the time. Like, I was allowed to check out as many books as I wanted because, like, first off, they knew I was always going to get them back on time, but also because that's just how much I read. And it was allowed at our school to take more than 2 books at a time, which not many of the students knew, because like in our middle school we could not do that. You could only take 2 books at a time, and that really sucked because it did not take me long to get through 2 books at a time, and I always wanted to read more. So I would frequently stop by the library at my old school, and God, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. But I would frequently go to the library at my old school and just check out just as many books as I could carry. And 9 times out of 10, I would finish them before the due date, and I'd bring them back. Or I would bring the ones I finished back and just recheck out the ones that I'd already picked out if I did not finish them on time. But usually I did. But I have to go in there. I bet one of the pages I have actually has something I need on it. But that being said, I'm just saying I like reading. I've been getting back into it lately. Maybe I have code? Sorry about that. Today was the most horrible day of my life. You were supposed to be my best friend. I just don't understand. Okay. Today I invited to the park. Okay, nope. Maybe in here? Maybe there's something in here that I need? Okay, so nothing I need right there. Oh wait, what was the first chapter 1 through 5? The symbol of the Gecta. Okay, never mind. So nothing I can use in there. I don't know where I'm supposed to be right now. Maybe there's still something in the library? I'm so confused. There's a lot of interesting books on this nightstand. Okay, so I finally found something. So I found a bottle in the fish tank, and it looks like a piece from the book. I can't understand what anything says because it looks like it was torn from something. Well, it looks like I need to find the rest of the pieces. Alright, that's lovely. Let me go save. Alright, well, at least I found something. I went back and I tried to figure out if there was something I was missing from there, and there wasn't. So I was getting a little bit frustrated with just how difficult it was to find out what I needed to do. That could just be me though. Some time. Of course, now I have to go find all these scraps. I swear if they're all... Okay. I swear if they're all over the house, it's gonna be freaking crazy. A cute little bear. Nothing to say about that. Miscellaneous items in these drawers. Alright. So I think I'm gonna have to go find the rest of them, which is kind of silly. At the same time, it's like, you know, you just gotta look, but it just takes a while, and it's like none of these things even look different. So you have to try clicking on so many things, and it's like it doesn't know where to look. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. There's a scrap of paper. Yes! Between these magazines, I should take a closer look. I can't understand what anything says. It looks like it was torn from something. Well, it looks like I need to find the rest of the pieces. Scrap of paper 3. I still need the rest of the scraps of paper. Are they going to be hidden all over the house? Probably. Alright, well I should go save again. It's like, I'll find them all, eventually. Hopefully there's only like 4 scraps of paper. But, you never know. You never know how many there are. I am super tired right now because I already took my Benadryl. The Benadryl that I take to help my allergies and go to bed. And fall asleep, I mean. But, who knows? Oops. Stepped on the bear's head again. But it feels so nice against my skin. The music is really calming, but it's not quite helping my, my tiredness right now, because it's just makes me want to sleep more. I love it, but it's just at the same time, I'm just so tired right now. I love music books. Of course, this is where I found the other books. It's probably not good. The scrap paper's probably not going to be on that bookshelf. DVD collection. They must love movies. Hope they have a warranty. Okay. Not in this room. Not in that room. Maybe up here? On this bookshelf? No. That candle? No. This wine thing? No? Okay. Well. It's worth a shot. Let's go into the kitchen. Maybe it's in the... Oops. I didn't mean to hit that. Oops. Alright. I'll be back when I find something. After I find all the scraps of paper, I guess. Well, I think I just got myself killed. Oh, okay. She just said... Okay, never mind. Because she said it was poison. I was like, well, shit. Okay, so I couldn't find the rest of the scraps of paper. And I had felt like I looked like everywhere I could. Could not find them. I went online to see if someone else had found the rest of them. And it showed them finding the passcode. So I might have cheated a little bit. But I got a claw hammer. Now... There's a hole over here. We can take the boards out. So, yeah. I was actually really just hoping I would figure out where the other scrap was, because I can't find it. I have 3. I don't know where the other one is. Holy cow, Bonnie? What happened? I should be asking you that. How long have you been stuffed in this hole? And what on earth is that? Thing. The thing? That's the thing that kidnapped me while I was trying to fix the lights. I fought it off as best I could. I wonder if this could be of use. Oh, the Gekta book is trying to tell me something. Let's see. Ceremony of banishment. Ooh. To banish the Gekta from a human, it can be quite tricky, but it's possible. You must obtain 3 items: the human's heart, the talisman of Sinti, and a Gekta spirit. Once obtained, you must chant the Kent Zia. But if the Kent Zia is chanted incorrectly, your soul will be taken to the darkness and will suffer for all eternity. Hear this as a warning. Be careful. Okay. Ceremony of banishment, so I can help her after all. At least I've got 1 out of 3 items. But I don't see anything about the Kent Zia. Huh? What's this? A page appeared. Is this some kind of joke? The page is missing. Hello, Mr. Amizade? Are you alright? No matter. At least I have a lead. I already have the talisman of Sinti. Now it's an E again? I'm so confused. Okay. But why would I need a heart? That's gross. Huh? Another page appeared. To summon the Gekta. There are many ways to summon the Gekta, but there is always a price you have to pay. Usually, if a human's desire is strong, good or bad, the Gekta will appear. It is the human's choice to pursue the Gekta or not. If they do, when the Gekta has fulfilled the human's desire, their soul is taken and thrown into the darkness. If a human wants to control the Gekta and gain their powers for themselves, a human's heart has to be sacrificed. Wait. Is this book telling me that Iblis gave up her heart to the Gekta? No way! Alright, it's time to get serious. I need to collect all 3 items, and item number 2 is this Muave. I mean, it's technically a Gekta, it's just knocked out. Miss Amizade, I don't mean to intrude, but I have to ask you what you were talking about. Oh man, let me tell you all about the craziness that has been going on. 4 stories later. Oh wait, I mean 4 stories later. And then I went to this place where I had to jump all over the place so I wouldn't get eaten by a thing called a carnivore. Good heavens, I'm so sorry you had to endure all that, Miss Amizade. But the good thing is that you found me. Now we can work together to find Mistress Iblis. I'm terribly worried about her. Well, like I said, Iblis isn't herself right now, so if we run into her, we need to tread lightly. I understand, Miss Amizade. Oh, I almost forgot to ask you about this. Most of the doors in the house are locked. Do you have a master key or something? Oh yes, the doors are locked due to security reasons. I should have the master key right here. She doesn't have it anymore. Oh no, where's my key ring? It was on my apron. These things must have taken it. I never go anywhere without my key ring. It's okay, Bonnie, even though it would make everything 10 times easier. I'm so sorry. I don't want to let you down. I should have made sure it was secured. I'm so terribly sorry. Don't worry about it. Really, it's okay. You can't help the fact that those things attacked you and probably stole your keys. Yes, I guess you have a point there. Oh, check your apron to see if there's anything that could help us. You never know. Ah, I found a key in my back pocket. I must have taken it off my key ring before I lost it. It looks like it's to the garage. Awesome. It's better than nothing. Let's go to the garage. The thing looks really gross up close. It started to melt into some kind of gooey liquid. There's no way I'm going to be able to pick this up with my hands. Well, hopefully there will be something around the house that we can use to contain it. I feel really bad for getting that code online, but I wasn't looking for the code. I just found it. And I know you guys are sitting there like, sure, that's what they all say. Starts with just trying to find a scrap of paper. Next thing you know, you're cheating all through the game. No, I hate doing that. I hate having to look up things to see what someone else did because I'd like to be able to experience it on my own. However, when it comes down to the fact that I feel like I've looked everywhere that I can look at the moment, it just gets really frustrating. So I was just hoping to find something else. The last scrap of paper, because I'm pretty sure there are only 4. Howdy ho, man. Let's go ahead and save down here, because I'm pretty sure the garage is that one off to the right, and instead of dying and having to run all the way back down the stairs, I'd rather just have to walk, just a couple steps. Alright, we're in the garage. It's a pretty nice garage. Indeed we are. I'm sure there's something we can use to find Mistress Iblis. Is that? Miss Amizade, are you alright? Of course, no need to worry about me. There are cars in the garage. I could take one to get out of this crazy house. Maybe I could even find help. Man, I don't know. What should I do? Stay. Heck no. What was it? Why was I even thinking like that? I can't just up and leave. What if something happens to Iblis? I should just stay put. Miss Amizade, are you alright? You seem like something's on your mind. Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking of a game plan. But back to business. We should see if we can find anything of use in here. Okay, lead the way. Should have just seen what would have happened if I had chosen the car. I know it would be a death, but I wonder what kind of death. Wow, I must say, these sketches are impressive. Master Nakoa drew those. He was planning on expanding the house some more. Look at all this stuff on this table. What the? Why can't I pick any of this stuff up? Miss Amizade, it looks like all this stuff is glued down. Really? I finally find something I can use, and it just so happens that I can't use it. Hardy har har. You guys just love tormenting me. Miss Amizade, who are you speaking to? You don't hear them laughing? Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Let's keep looking around here. Can't play any music on the jukebox. There's nothing of use in this box. Oh well, on to the next thing, I suppose. Dude, I thought there would be stuff of use in here, but I don't see anything. We'll be alright, I'm sure. We'll find something we can use elsewhere. I wonder if there's anything useful in this box. Exclamation point! Hey, I found a jar. Maybe I can put that Wavis thing in it. Now I'm one step closer to getting Iblis back. That's excellent. Anything to help Mistress Iblis is good in my book. Okay. I'll come back to that story in a moment. I think that's a story over there. Near the cars. Save again. Let's see. I can't do anything with the car? Guess not. Okay, dumpster dive. There's nothing of use in here. Miss Amizade, you shouldn't be sticking your hand in the trash can. Here, have some hand sanitizer. Thanks, Bon. You're always looking out for me. Bonnie's just sitting over there like, this bitch is talking to herself, sticking her hands in trash cans, like, why was Mr. C, please friends with her? Look at all this stuff on the table, question mark. What the, why can't I pick any of this stuff up? Miss Amizade, it looks like all this stuff is glued down. Okay, just so happens that I can't use it. Hardy. Okay, this is just the same thing. Okay, let's get back to the Muave. And then I think after we get the Muave, we are going to save, because you know something big is going to happen after we get the Muave. We will... Holy crap, it's Iblis. Iblis. Oh my, that's not a nice way to greet someone. Mistress Iblis, what happened to you? I don't know, but Bon, you scared? All that stuttering, what's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Please, what do you want? Oh, putting a little bass in your voice? Also, what's the problem? I can't stand around in my own house. Miss Amizade means no harm, Mistress Iblis. We are here to help you. You better be trying to help yourselves. If you don't, my new friends will be helping themselves to your souls. How could you say something like that? Maybe please come to your senses. It's killing me that you're acting like this. I must agree, Mistress Iblis. Please calm yourself. Stop calling me that wretched name. Ibby this, Ibby that. You can try to help me all you want, but I belong to the darkness now. Holy shit. Mistress Iblis, don't go! Sayonara! Okay. Miss Amizade, we need to help Mistress Iblis. Miss Amizade, please, you have to pull yourself together. Sorry. She said seeing Iblis like this is heart-wrenching. All of this is just overwhelming. I know, dear, but we have to stay strong. For her. Come on, we must press on. We can get through this together. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Plot twist, the maid is actually evil, and she's the one who caused all of this. Dun 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 dun! Wouldn't that be an interesting turn of events? Oop, wait, he's over here. Over here. Over here. Well, I'm not really excited to touch this thing, but I need it for the ceremony. Samizade, are you sure you want to touch that? I have a bad feeling about it. Also, you look quite okay. I'm fine. I'll just scoop it up quickly. Obtain jar of Muave's remains. But why did it have to sound like that? It's so gross. Samizade, there seems to be something on the floor. Oh, you're right. It must have been under the remains. I wonder what it is. Looks like another key. Obtained a bedroom key. It's a key. Bonnie, do you know where this key goes to? Well, that's the key to Master Jacob, and Mistress Rosaline's bedroom. Jacob. Could be Jacob, but it looks, yeah, I don't know. I totally did not read that. I did not mean to hit enter. Are you sure, dear? I'm only allowed in the room if I'm cleaning. Also, they left on an emergency. I would feel like I'm intruding. I understand, but there could be a clue that could help us figure out more about what's been happening here. We won't stay in there long. Okay, Mistress Iblis, let's go in. Let's get going then. But we will have to wait to find out what is in the bedroom until the next episode. So let's go ahead and save. Funny enough, we're already at half an hour. So, this has been Voices of Friendship Part 10. I'm really loving this game, as always. I think the only frustrating thing to me right now, other than the stuff I've previously mentioned before, is during this playthrough is what I'm trying to say. The only thing that bothers me during this playthrough is the fact that there's no hint or, you know, inkling as to when it comes to like the scraps of paper and the books that I was searching for. There's no hint as to where the next one might be. There's no like difference in what you're looking at, which, you know, it makes the game a little bit harder, which in one way could be good, but then at the same time it's just the thought that you have to go literally back through everything that you just went through. You know, when I was looking for the books, I had to, you know, go and click through all of it to make sure that it's not there and it's somewhere else. And so that's the only thing that really frustrates me about that. Just because you can't really tell that there's a difference with anything that you've clicked on before, so you have to go click through it all again just to make sure that there isn't anything new there. Other than that, I'm really loving the game so far. I can't wait to see what happens next. I do feel a little bit bad that I kind of cheated on getting the code, but it was probably somewhere that I just wasn't looking. It sounds like I'm losing my voice right now, which would really suck if it was true. But that being said, the game is good so far. I'm really liking it. So the person who has been commenting on my videos, because it happened again this time, second time, asking me for a video on my Adam's apple saying it was sexy. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna continue dealing with this. I reported them and I blocked them because I'm not comfortable with the commenting. I probably should have said something to them, but I was like, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna, you know, I don't know. Maybe I was being too harsh. It's a possibility. But either this is someone who's just naturally kind of creepy, or someone who is like an internet troll. And either way, it was just not something I was comfortable with trying to deal with in any other way than what I already did. That being said, that's all I really had to talk about. Like I said, I'm doing okay. I'll be alright. And wish me luck with learning how to play guitar, because I'm literally just using YouTube videos to do that right now. That being said, I love you guys so much. Stay you. Believe in yourselves, because you guys are absolutely amazing, and I mean that. Don't forget that. Don't forget to dance today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you. That sucked it on. Later.